In September, Escadrille Moraine-Salner No. 3, commanded by Captain Brocard, was redesignated Escadrille Newport No. 3, when the squadron was re-equipped with the newest French scouting plane, the Newport 11. Called the Baby because of its tiny size, with a wingspan of a scant 24 feet, the Newport was a remarkably nimble little machine that could reach a speed of nearly 100 miles per hour. Much to the joy of the pilots assigned to No. 3 Squadron was the fact that the Newport Baby also came equipped with a Lewis machine gun mounted on the upper wing to fire over the propeller. After nearly a year of serving in the slower-moving two-seat parasols, the French pilots finally had been supplied with a machine truly designed for fighting. The Newport 11 carried only a pilot, and after the squadron's observers were reassigned to other frontline units, Newport No. 3 was reclassified as a chase escadrille, a pursuit squadron. Shortly after receiving the new airplanes, the squadron began painting Storks on the side of each machine, and the unit was ever after known as Les Seconds, the Storks. Over time, Les Seconds would become the most celebrated squadron in France, eventually becoming a chase group composed of 4 separate escadrilles. With the re-equipping of the squadron, Felix Brocard had been given a free hand to begin gathering his country's best pilots to serve under his command. For a flyer to be assigned to the Storks quickly became a high honor. George Guynemer took to the Newport Baby with remarkable ease. Here was an airplane that seemed designed specifically for this frail young man. Guynemer, who'd already possessed a gifted touch at the controls of the old Moraine-Salners, virtually became one with the new craft, and he immediately went to work proving the Newport in combat. In early December, he scored his first victory flying the new plane. Unfortunately, because he'd been prowling alone far behind the German lines, he wouldn't receive official credit for the kill. The French Army's strict rules of confirmation demanded that an observer in the air or on the ground must witness the victory for the pilot's claim to be accepted. Undaunted, Guynemer continued his hunting and brought down not 1, but 2 German machines the following week. This time both victories were fully observed by the French soldiers on the ground. By Christmas Eve, Guynemer's 21st birthday, he was awarded with the Cross of the Legion of Honor, one of his nation's highest medals. The attached citation hailed him as a pilot of great gallantry, a model of devotion to duty and courage.